Hello and welcome back to more Medieval. We were just, I swear I was about to say Psycho Nuts.
Dude, I'm telling you, I keep thinking you're gonna say it every time too. It's been like a terrible habit in my head. I don't know why. So how's everybody doing today?
Ooh. It's not quite a dragon, but wait a minute, I selected a ship.
I like ships.
That is an interesting worm. Why don't we get to see this worm more often? It looks cute. Gives you something to have sticking out of that empty eye socket. Daniel clearly doesn't care.
I miss the Scottish dragon.
I do too.
He was my best friend. I wish he was the one holding us right now.
Conventional wisdom says you shouldn't jump onto giant ghost ships in the sky.
Oh, hold on, I gotta let my dogs out real quick.
Alright. That's amazing. I'm gonna get the medieval tab open because I completely forgot to do that.
My stepdad just came out, so I had to let him out. Oh.
There's the ship.
And this is the entire level.
It doesn't look that big when they show it like this. It's probably one of the bigger levels in the game.
I mean, for a ship, it does look pretty big. Hey, look it! It's Captain Whiskers.
You want to know, we have a stowaway on board. I've told the men to scour the decks for him.
Hey, look. Your bones, we're bones.
Well, I feel like we have a connection here. Come on.
Yeah, we don't want any trouble. You know, we just thought that you'd be okay with us. If you could calmly deactivate your traps.
It would be nice. Maybe just drop us off in the next port.
Yeah, matey. Arr. That's what pirates say, right? They go arr.
Without them, they'd be like headless chickens.
Okay, so I don't actually know what this one is supposed to be referencing. Like, it makes it sound like it's something like, I can't believe I'm referencing this of all things, but like the commander enemies from Sonic 06, but I don't, that's not how it works. Like, they still stay alive. They seem to have the same AI.
I would know, unfortunately. I don't know anything. I don't even know Mayo.
What are you?
Chicken tenders.
Oh, of course, that's the difference. There's one of them that has a captain's hat.
Aw. Kinda cute. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Mayonnaise Doctor?
Oh, sure. I'm gonna try to focus on the captain and see if that actually does it. Well, it didn't even matter because I couldn't even kill the captain before killing subordinates. I tried.
It's such a weird word, subordinates. I don't know why, just thinking about it. You know?
A little gold on that.
Would you say it's a weird word? I don't know, I'm just thinking about it now. What is your favorite word of all time? Better be toast if it's not.
I mean, I was gonna say, honestly, it's probably something to do with toast or tacos from how much I just randomly spout those two words.
Tacos? I haven't really talked about tacos in a while.
I mean, I have to resist the urge. You have no idea how hard it is.
It's like me and chicken tenders.
Yes.
Except I don't stop myself. I just do it.
I'm gonna get through here. And here's the part where I die a lot. Oh boy. Or at least where I did die a lot. Maybe it won't be as bad now. Oh, it is like the... Okay, it is like the Commanders in Sonic 06. I guess I just never done it before.
Look. You have to think about it like this, Mayo. Elpier's Curse.
Yes.
If you had issues on it before, you'll have likely less issues now. The only time something like that doesn't ever come into account is like if you're playing some stupidly hard game like a Kaizo Mario, where no matter what, it's going to be hard, sort of thing.
Actually,
Then it's always going to be hard, LP's Curse or not. But if it's something like, say, Dark Souls, and I'm like, I usually have issues on this boss, then LP's Curse will kick in and be like, no you don't.
So your example was to go with a game that is infamous for its difficulty. Okay, I see how this is going.
Well, yes, but I've told you this before, the more you play Dark Souls, the least difficult it will get on you.
That is true for any game ever.
True, but it's more
Unless
like
it is completely 100% random.
once you understand, or it's like Kaizo, which is like natural.
I mean, you'll still get better at Kaizo the more you play it. It'll just still
You
always
will.
be hard.
Yes, but it'll always be very difficult. I don't think I'm actually somebody who's under the impression Dark Souls really isn't that hard once you get a grasp on the mechanics. You know, except when it has the occasional BS, because you know BS is BS. But either way, it's just an example. You know, it's like, or here's a good one that definitely fits our channel. You and me, and I'm pretty sure you know me, I bitch all about how Cold Hard Crash is the worst Crash Bandicoot level of all time. I swear when we get around to playing that, I'm gonna have zero issues with it. And I'm gonna be like, oh, never mind.
It's gonna
the death
take us
route
like
is
5
easy.
years to even get to that game at this rate, but
I think
it's not on your immediate to-do list. Spyro's on my immediate to-do list. Crash isn't on yours.
I'd probably want Crash to be tacked on the way end if I had to put it somewhere.
I mean, after Crisis Core is Randomizer. I remember that for a fact.
Okay, then after the randomizer.
Assuming Randomizer doesn't get Crash.
Sometimes you have to just give the randomizer a little bit of love. And this is one of those opportunities where I like to give the randomizer a little bit of
That's
love.
just that
I mean,
we've been on Kingdom Hearts 2 for so long that I haven't had a chance to put it on.
the next game we're playing is Banjo-Kazooie. Look, I'm just excited for the inevitable.
I'm both excited and dreading the inevitable.
You know you're gonna love it.
I mean, we're both gonna hate it, but we're gonna love it. It's
Even
gonna be
I-
equal parts our best and worst LP, and I can't wait. Oh, there's
Woo! If anybody doesn't know, we're gonna be playing a good game called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
And technically, we're doing the original trilogy entirely, but the first game is first, and then we're gonna do a bunch of other crap. You know the drill by now.
Well, yeah, I don't think we can do that back to back to back, probably, unless our voices get
no.
so accustomed to it that we're just like, you know what?
Man. Come on, I want that chalice. Captain.
Kill him. I'm the captain.
Well, it's not a very good day for you then, is it?
No.
Got chalice. I swear
Chalice.
this level being longer.
See, okay, if you get the chalice, is it the Holy Grail?
Yes.
You will need something a little more powerful than
Would
the
you say it
weapons
is
in
the
your inventory
Holy
to
Grail
knock
of
him
chalices?
overboard.
Yes.
Would you say it is the Dark Souls of chalices?
They can have Dark Souls.
Well, I mean, I was more riffing on the Dark Souls of video games joke. Just want to refer to everything. Is this game the Dark Souls of?
Is this the Dark Souls of Dark Souls?
Yeah. It's probably something I will say when I inevitably LP that probably like this game, guys. It is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls. See, this game right here, it's the Dark Souls of medieval games. See? See?
I mean, there's only 2 of them, so
So this
you
and
got a
this is the Dark-
50-50 shot.
This is the Dark Souls of said medieval game series. I like video games. Just kidding, video games suck.
Why did we make this channel again?
Because we hate ourselves.
Oh, that's right.
Sometimes we pretend that we don't, but we do.
So is it gonna stop raining? Oh,
No.
no, that's how... Okay, I get it. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Don't you like the rain, Mr. Mayonnaise? Don't
Yeah, they want you to do it like that. Yeah, I get it now. I don't
Mr.
like it, but I
Mayonnaise.
get it.
When are we gonna go watch the Matrix trilogy?
Don't know. Probably sometime after you make me watch The Room.
But that'll be a lot of fun. Because you and me will laugh at how stupid it is, and you know
I've
it.
seen a lot of footage of that movie, and it does not look nearly as funny as you make it out to be.
It is hilariously bad. 100% hilariously bad.
If anything, it just looks really boring.
You don't know. You don't know true love. And true love is your mama! Look, I had to do it at some point.
His maturity falls a little more every day.
You're just implying that I had maturity to begin with? Which
Point made.
I'm
Bonehead,
flattered.
Bonehead. Oh, great. Great name. Would not want it any other way.
Sorry, he's still sick.
Yeah, I know, I'm still sick. Ugh.
Just want to mention that for whenever, because his voice.
Yeah, my voice is still coming and going.
Yeah. It's funny because you sound worse than you, or like more stuffed up than you did the first day that we did it.
I feel better. This is the weird thing.
I don't know. Sicknesses is just weird.
Yes.
Did you get the flu or just a cold? It sounded like a cold.
I think it's just a cold.
You
I haven't
know,
had a full-on flu in a good while.
if you were Mr. Fortescue, you wouldn't get a cold. You'd also be missing your lower jaw, which is a bit of an inconvenience.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, how am I supposed to commentate without a voice?
Like that.
Don't tempt me. You know I'm the kind of idiot that would do that.
Oh, I know. I actually did that by holding open my mouth and like trying to talk, as if I didn't have a lower jaw. So I was
That's
like,
probably what the voice actor did. Imagine,
I
I just like imagine they got the same guy, but they lost the original voice of the PS1 version, so they got the same guy that voiced the PS1 game and called him in to do it a second time. But he got paid twice to just speak gibberish.
3 times. There's a second Medieval game. 4 times. There's a remake.
Well, the remake's what I mean. For the same game, the same lines.
Oh yeah.
I don't
There's
know
2
for a
remakes.
Yeah, I don't know about the PSP or Medieval 2. They might have gotten somebody different.
Look, for
Kinda
the
doubt
PS4
it.
remake, they were like, "Look, guys, we gotta go full on original, original
They
cast.
put
Get
another test
everyone."
over here. What? I mean, okay, thanks, I guess.
The real question is, even though they remade Medieval 1, do you think you'll LP Medieval 2 in the future?
Possibly. Part of me is kind of holding out for the possibility of a Medieval 2 remake, even though I think it's...
Well, it'll
Not
be a
gonna
while
happen.
before you'd even jump to a...
Yeah. I'm gonna go fill my health up again.
I also doubt it'll happen too, mostly because I didn't even know there was a second game for a really long time. I always just thought it was the one. That's how I think not well known the second game
Yeah,
is.
which... I don't know how well received it was versus the first game.
I
If
think
it's
I
better
remember
or
reading
worse.
somewhere it was received like fairly well. I don't think it was better than the first game, but I don't recall it being particularly bad. I could like Metacritic it real quick and compare the two. if
Might
you
as
want.
well.
Alright, give me a second.
I mean,
I think I
I'm
read
just gonna be
somewhere-
running through the graveyard here for the next few minutes, so might as well.
Might as well get that HP back. You might as well give me $1 million. Hand it over. Give me your lunch money. Okay, that's... Medieval PS1. I have to specify that.
Yes. So I guess you can check the PS4 version later if you really want to.
Metacritic. Medieval. Oops. The PS4 game. It only has the PS4 game and the PSP game, which is not surprising. Got a 67 from critics.
That is really harsh.
But the user score is 8.3 out of 447.
Okay, that sounds more fair. I'll acknowledge the game's a bit buggy, but it's not like 67, especially when you go by video game critics scores, where they usually say 70% is average. That makes it sound pretty rough.
Here, let me get off Metacritic and just look at the Wikipedia pages because they have the older outlets of the time. So, yeah. So, the first game got an 80% on Game Rank. So, that's an aggregate score, mind you. The remake got a 67. Where's the sequel? Medieval 2 got an aggregate score of 79. So 1% less than the first game.
For all intents and purposes, they got the same score, but 1% really doesn't matter.
Yeah. So basically, ooh, it's during a Victorian Gothic revival setting. Nice.
I vaguely remember that.
But yeah, so it looks like it got a good. It looks like it got a good. What's it called? A good score.
So how's your
day been?
I can't believe I screwed up that painting so badly on that original thumbnail. The funny thing is, the art is so bad you can't even tell what the screw up is.
That's how you know you did it. You did it all right.
Because I couldn't tell from my reference image that was supposed to be a dragon. I assumed it was supposed to be a woman. I just screwed it up so badly you can't tell the difference.
Mayonnaise doctor. I need to tell you something. She is not your child.
Well, okay then.
Sorry, I'm Dr. Phil now.
Alright, that's enough health. I'm not fully maxed, but I'm basically fully maxed.
Maybe if you're lucky, in the next level, there would be a vent right at the start.
If I remember the next level right, it's actually really easy and short, so... I'm hoping I won't actually need all that health, but it wouldn't hurt to be filled up, you know?
Of course. I mean, especially because you have Dan's helmet mode.
Oh, I know. I went out of my way for Dan's helmet mode. The entrance. Oh, boy.
Yes, you did.
So,
why is it called the entrance?
So, this level is where the game starts deviating from the PS1 version a little bit. Yeah, I know. We took a really long time for that.
What do you mean?
This is where the post-game content comes in.
We're in post-game right now? What?
No, we're not, but it's where the post-game content starts. No, kind of like tying in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's kind of like this is where Sephiroth would be playable. Or the fight would be.
Oh, okay. Is there any new levels in this game?
No, there's not.
So it's just like... What even is the post-game?
I mean, I could tell you, but honestly, you're going to find out in like 5 minutes, so...
Really? But we're not post-game yet. Or is it just like a teaser?
They're shielded by magic. The naughty creatures.
Yeah, shielded by magic. So effective they're already dead. What's over here? Aside from another one. I guess the idea of shielded by magic just means they have a lamp or a torch or whatever that was.
Use your hand through the entire level. Or your arm, not really your hand.
No thanks, I want to live.
But the death counter sounds so juicy right now.
Oh, look at all these books I can read.
Ooh, remember that one time when we went to the village where you had to be a pacifist?
Spellbook.
Oh,
Contents. Raising the dead. Page 5.
What, are you remembering that now?
no, look at this! This is what I have to go through.
Looking good for the over
Well, luckily somebody reads it, right?
100
Oh, yes.
Robbing people
Otherwise,
of free will.
we'd have to
Page
kill our throats.
Summoning demons. Page
Which I don't think you
168.
are okay with, given your current state.
No.
Page 298.
Smells like
The secret diary of Zen.
eggs, kind of.
100 years I've spent in exile.
Is that eggs?
Using my anger
I
to
wouldn't
keep
know, I can't
warm,
smell what
feeding
is
off my
around.
suffering,
Here, put your nose
relaxing
up
my
to
pangs.
the monitor.
But soon
If you
they
say
will
so.
pay, all of them.
Oh, right. I'm sick. I can't smell anything.
He walked
Sorry.
the first planet.
See? That was the problem all along.
When I find him, I'm going to get medieval on
You
his bony
dingus.
behind. I never liked him anyway. Always hanging around the court, interfering. Where are you?
This
Wait, are we actually getting a little lore out of this?
Where did you find that brave
See, there is.
So they
a
actually
story.
did know each other,
busybody?
which makes it even less logical that he would consider him his mortal enemy.
Yo, why don't you just collect the grail? It's right
Know
there.
that if you release the entrapped souls in this chest, they will need help to be set to rest.
Luckily,
once
that
again.
one is much shorter.
Assisting these souls
Alright, so
will
this
bring
part right here is the post game I was talking about. We have this whole gimmick here of finding lost souls and doing mini challenges to put them
Is that
to rest.
something you would do
Ah,
someday?
okay.
If you do,
It's
history will be yours.
there are trophies tied to it, so I have to do it. I don't think they have any other rewards though. So there's going to be one in every level, and then there's going to be one level you have to go to drop them off. From what I understand, most of them are in a straight line, so I can just go to one level and then another and another and another, so it won't be too bad.
Why isn't there two?
And these are not voiced.
Oh. I got this.
Never fish I'd favorite stream pull me into the water right by the village lake. You should have seen it. I'm sure messages to there.
Nice echo effect there.
Thank you. I tried.
So, I like how its mouth looks like it's just constantly screaming. So how open it is.
Look, I was trying to go for an echo effect. Should I have been screaming?
Nah, it's fine as is. It doesn't category here. Fisherman forms, of course.
Oh, you did say there were bigger fish.
Enemies and kill them off. Then gotta go right back to where oh, there was a vent here.
I love vents.
I'm skipping on it now because I have to come back anyway. Alright. Time to leave.
No!
I need the chalice though.
No! No chalice! Chalice is banned. Also, sorry if you hear that vent. I guess
Didn't hear it.
there was a lot of smoke. It's kind of loud. It actually used to be right next to my old room, so it used to be way louder. Not as loud now, though. I think Romper's like mortified of it too.
Oh,
Yeah, he's acting all funky now. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, I was defending the game from its jank a little bit earlier, but this level is really janky. I'm running into way more walls than usual. And it's not just because I'm charging so much.
I mean, it could be.
I mean, it kind of, but like you saw when I was trying to go up the stairs, or, like I was fighting to go up the steps. I don't know, was there anything special here, or is that just a vendor? That's a vendor. Didn't actually look around here before. It's a room. Yay.
Can you confirm it's a room?
No. And that's the end of the level.
But it's illegal.
Dan's helmet. Helmet! There you go.
It's
I've got all but one of the chalices.
Okay, proceed. The Romper moved away from me as soon as that vent turned off. I'm so sorry, Romper.
The chalice is oh, never mind. It looks like it was floating. I was about to get really excited, like, do we have another floating box moment? But no. Nothing can replace the floating box. At least not yet.
Okay, hold on. Romper,
Get off the table. Get off table. There we go.
I can't wait. I know this isn't gonna happen, but I still think it'd be hilarious if once you got all of them, the physics are just gone. And you can't push them off, and they're just perfectly stuck on the table. And you would do everything in your power to attempt to shove them off the table, and I know you would.
Oh gee, thanks for the energy vials. I'm already at full health though. And yes, I would.
But they're energy vials.
They
like
are.
energy tanks from Metroid.
No, that was the life bottles.
Yeah, well, it's more like reserve tanks. Except you have control. Well, I guess you technically have control of reserve tanks.
But I still have time, so
Yeah, I feel like
fitting.
it's only been
Gotta go
20
someplace.
minutes. I don't know if it has, but it feels like it has.
27.
It's actually longer than I was thinking. I was thinking it was like the low 20s.
Yeah, I don't think this level's particularly long, which means it's probably the longest in the game. Which honestly wouldn't surprise me because Entrance Hall was so short. Like, if I had gone straight from beginning to end, I could have finished that level in under a minute.
Very nicely shaded level? Shadowed? Shadoed? Shadow the
It's an
Hedgehog.
interesting looking stage.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ready to go modern London? Possibilities are endless. Of course.
Excuse me, I just burped.
Ooh, a switch.
Don't press the switch, man. What did I tell you?
Using a dark magic called science, Zarok has constructed a device based around the mechanical measurement of time.
It just occurred to me that this game and Attack use the same joke.
Keep your eye on the flying timepieces.
Feels a little awkward realizing that.
Get ready to reset the hands of the master time clock.
So, I don't know what these things are supposed to be. They work as springs, but they look like metal brains.
They really do. It's like Psychonauts.
Yeah, at least Psychonauts have made sense, though. I'm gonna need a ranged item. Spears!
Look at this pretty town. Whatever happened to it?
Wait, what's here? Okay, so that clock there, that's the time we have to change the clock to. That looks like roughly 9:55.
Yeah, it looks like 9:55. It could potentially be 9:50, but it looks like 9:55.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Okay, if I can just get up there. Okay, so this game wants you to jump as soon as you land, but if you jump too quickly, it doesn't register that you're on the spring. I got up so effortlessly the first time. What gives? What? Okay, what? Gonna make it eventually.
One of these days.
Wait, is that all there is to it? Yes, it is. You just have to stay in place. Alright. It's 9:55 in the screenshot, so yep, that was it. So, this right here is a life bottle. I can't get it yet, but just wanted to show off it was here.
It's messed up, man. That's teasing.
Yes, yes it is.
I thought you were gonna grab it.
You have to come back for it.
Why would the game tease you like that?
Game is mean.
The game is mean. I'm mean too. That's why
Yes,
I want
and?
you to give me your lunch money. One of these days you'll give me it.
I mean, debatably I already have. Pizza.
True. If you think about the technicalities. You just messaged me. I'll have you know, my name is Joe. I just wanted to rhyme, I'll be honest.
Oh.
No, it's over here.
Oh, of course, we need to change the time again. 3:25? Alright.
Yeah. Shoot. Try.
There it goes. Anything special up here? No. Okay. Still worth looking to. Ah, forgot there's something on the top.
Get it.
I did. It hurt me.
Kill the spider. I know you're debating it.
You can't. It's invincible.
That's what the game wants.
Oh, it's another one of these.
Oh, I couldn't see the text real quick.
It is Wally, Sir Sloan, the dragon spider. You know how many dragons I've smote? Well, none yet. But we can change that to the dragon statues of Xerox.
So basically, it wants me to go back to the entrance hall where I just came from.
Okay, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah. What does this do? 3 seconds till boom?
Kaboom.
No. Oh, I get it. The lasers turn off. Yeah, okay. And that's the chalice. Okay, now how do I break this in half? Can I turn these? Can I turn these? Maybe it has to be off. Yes, okay, that's it.
You time
Like
is
that.
0. It's too late. The time was 0.
Well, I mean, it was too late. The time was 0. Grab the Earth Rune. I'm gonna have to come back here for the Chalice anyway, so I don't even need to go through that. I can just jump down. And back to start the level I go. Still want that life bottle after all.
I don't know about that.
Am I gonna have to...
You didn't grab it the first time. You teased us. Are you sure you deserve it?
No. Right, okay.
I don't think teasers deserve it.
Are you going to go up?
Is that a trick question?
Yes. Possibly.
Then the answer would be no. Not will be. It would be. Man, my arm itches. It's okay, I itched it. Don't worry about it.
And now I can get it. Found the life bottle. Perfect.
Meow, meow, meow.
Registry 5.
Now get the chalice.
Love to, but I don't have enough enemies killed yet.
Maybe if you killed the spiders, you could get it.
Spiders don't count as enemies, they're invincible.
I mean, they do count as enemies, it's just they don't die.
I mean, they're technically more level hazards than anything.
I mean, technically, but, you know, most people hate spiders, so just pretend that they're your enemy, okay? And then smack them. I've played Zelda. You get to wait for them to turn their back.
And down I go.
Or you can use the big Goron sword. That usually also works.
I mean, I've been using the bigger sword this whole time. Is that what this big blue
True.
thing is?
True. No. The big Goron sword in this game is your arm. Also chickens.
Okay, I'm actually kind of worried now.
You'll be fine.
This metal keep houses the magical chariot that Xerox calls his train.
Ah!
That runs along leads eventually to
I
Xerox's
know, got kind
lair.
of quiet there.
However,
Yeah,
your
just
route is
letting
blocked by
narrator
gates
tell her
controlled
thing.
at various way
I know, I
stations.
just...
Travel
I
to
got a little
these
too
on the
quiet.
train,
My nose keeps
open the
itching.
gates
It's kind of like throwing
and
me
enter
off.
the lair.
Alright, so this is the train. I can open this. I can. So that's the way we're going. And like all trains, you maneuver it around by pushing this wooden paddle. Because of course.
Because video games suck.
I ask again, why did we start this channel?
Because we hate ourselves. I told you that.
I guess.
I mean, do you see what I'm doing with CTR? Clearly we hate ourselves.
Oh, I know. But there's this little game called Birth by Sleep that I just cannot wait to play.
It's
Really?
like... Yeah, it's like... It's crazy. I told you we hate ourselves.
We have 195 hours in that game so far, according to that PlayStation statistics thing. I checked the Yogaidr account. I sent you the picture, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Like,
Kingdom
that just
Hearts
made me
was
so sad.
second.
Kingdom Hearts is second because we've played 3 games on it so far.
And Jack 2 was third.
Which
I don't
does
know
not surprise
why.
me in the slightest. Of
Oh
course it's
yeah, I
Jack
forgot.
2.
You spend many hours, or I totally forgot.
Now, of course, like any train, all you have to do is jump on it, it'll just drive backwards. Like all the best trains. Also, why does this have a metal skull?
Metal brains. Metal brains that bounce you in the air.
I'll figure it out some year.
Brains. I love brains.
Let's see, there's 2 switches on each side. I wonder what they want me to do.
I don't know, Mayo. This is a difficult puzzle.
Oh crud, what am I gonna do now? He was my lifeline! Oh, I get the chalice now, great. I'll just do that now that I'm at the end of the stage. Grab this. Oh, I get it. 2 levers for 2. Yeah, of course. What else would it have been? It's not like one switch can open to one gate. That's silly.
My head itches. Why am I so itchy right now?
I don't know. Figure it out.
This is the what's it called? This is like a clock tower level.
Yeah, a bit. Also, I just realized that metal skull thing is covering up another one of those brain things.
Yeah.
Go figure. Need to go get that chalice.
I like how you said the boat was a long level, deceivingly long level, but this
Yeah, this is like I thought the boat was really long, but no, this is way longer.
this level isn't particularly difficult, but
I mean, I
it
came
is
close to
a lot.
dying. And the only reason it wasn't is because I had so many health vials already. Like if I was going 90%, this would have been brutal.
If you're playing this game normally, I guess you should.
Although there's also the argument that if I'm playing the game normally, I wouldn't be wearing the helmet. So
True.
pick your poison there.
Now this is a story all along. My life got flipped, turned upside down.
The YouTube bots are gonna catch us again.
Are they?
Of course they will. It only makes sense. Well, off into the unknown. Hall of
Jump
Heroes.
into the abyss.
This is the final time we're gonna get to go here. Because you're not allowed to pick this level normally. You can only go here when you get a chalice.
Huh. Really?
You prove us all wrong. Maybe it is destined to be a hero. Maybe it can defeat Zarok. The people of Gallowmere may never know of your past mistakes, and you will indeed be remembered as the people's hero. Your time in exile is over.
Oh yay, finally.
Welcome to your new home, Sir Daniel Fortescue.
I wonder if the book has anything different to say now. Probably not.
To pay.
Yeah, no. Well, they're still here. They still have physics! Must knock over every last one of you.
A part of me really wish they didn't, just because I think it'd be really funny, but I think it works out either way.
It would be funny, but it would also be really cruel. Must push over every last chalice. I'll come back to you, don't worry. Get you. Don't worry about it.
The deed has been done. Wait, no, that one's still
I know,
technically...
there's still that one on. I'm gonna knock it. There it goes.
The deed has been done.
Daniel, thank goodness you're still safe. I have a gift
Hate
I
us.
can give to
Hate
you.
us.
No, this was the one that actually liked us for some reason.
I know, but I wanted to hate us.
And I got a life ball out of it. Perfect.
Maybe
Healthiest man alive or dead. Nice. And King of Cups.
You got that one for knocking over all the cups.
King of Cups is getting all the chalice rewards.
I know, but look, in my heart of hearts, it's
Yeah,
more funny to imagine that you got it for knocking over all the cups.
I know. And the healthiest man alive is for getting all of the life bottles.
Yeah, that one's pretty self-explanatory. Though it bugs me because, like, I feel like the bottles should just go across the entire top of the health bar.
I agree.
Kind of like how in, like, you know how in Metroid and Super Metroid, it's all, like, perfect.
Okay, I would like it that way too, but I'm okay with it this way.
Sorry for the Metroid comparison, it's just the easiest thing to compare.
Believe me, if I could think of something better to compare it to, I would. But it's the most obvious comparison.
Yeah.
But anyway, the next level would be the final boss, so I think I'm just going to save that for next time.
Woo!
Or actually, I might just not even do the boss at all and just start going for the bonus content with lost souls and all the trophies, because technically I only really need to fight the boss once.
Fair enough, whichever you think.
Yeah,
fits
we'll
the
figure
most.
it out.
Yeah, I love you guys. And Mayonnaise loves you guys.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Chicken tenders.